Hi everybody, welcome to the Mac Live Show. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Flo.
And this week we're going to talk about WWDC.
So another WWDC keynote has come and gone, and Apple's announced a ton of new stuff. First up, we have OS X Lion, which is slated to come out in July. The new operating system is going to include a ton of new stuff, including multi-touch gestures, a cool application called Launchpad, which will give you access to every piece of software that you have available on your Mac. It'll also have resume and autosave, and it'll have full-screen apps, which we are very excited for.
Now the best part about this is that it's only $29.99. Now that's what we were expected to pay from Leopard to Snow Leopard, and that was just like sort of a tiny update. So now we're getting a full OS update for $29.99. But you can only get this in the Mac App Store. That means no box copies, no CD-ROMs, no DVDs. You're only going to be able to download it. Now Apple says that you need Snow Leopard in order to upgrade to Lion. Apple also said you needed Leopard to upgrade to Snow Leopard, which we found wasn't really true. You could upgrade to Snow Leopard from Tiger. So we're going to investigate this, and we'll have more information for you as we find it out from them.
Apple also announced a new cloud service dubbed iCloud. Now, iCloud is going to be replacing MobileMe, which replaced .Mac a long time ago, which replaced iTools a very, very long time ago. The new cloud service will have 5 GB of free storage, and you'll finally be able to download your entire purchase catalog from iTunes and store it in the cloud.
So now this is super helpful, especially if you're someone like me who's lost entire albums because of hard drive crashes. Now I'm able to re-download all those albums I purchased from iTunes and listen to songs I lost years ago, which is pretty awesome. Now the best part about this whole thing is that it's free. You're not paying the $99 a year anymore. And including all the things you get from MobileMe, you're going to get iWork syncing, which is brand new. So Apple also introduced iTunes Match. Now, unlike the Google Music Beta and the Amazon Cloud, instead of uploading all the songs that you haven't purchased from iTunes, Apple will actually scan your hard drive, figure out what songs you have, and create markers for those songs. So if you lose a song, you can re-download it, and probably at a better bitrate.
So for $24.99, iTunes Match will let you store 20,000 songs, and instead of taking days to upload like Google Music has, you'll just instantly match them in a few seconds.
Awesome. High five. And of course, Apple announced iOS 5, which has tons and tons of new features. Now, so many features, I could sit here and ramble for hours about them, but instead, I'm just going to tell you about the biggies. First of all, notifications has been totally revamped. It's more like Android, so you can actually just swipe down on your iPhone and see everything that's going on, instead of having them just sort of stack up on the lock screen, which was kind of a pain, and it no longer interrupts your games.
And iOS 5 will also have Wi-Fi syncing, as well as the ability to take a photo with just the volume up button. And there'll also be total and complete Twitter integration.
And if you're a fan of mobile Safari, they're going to get reader integration in there. So if you're used to the reader that's in OS X, now it's on mobile Safari. And if you see something that you want to read later, Safari also has a read it later type feature. So if you're at work, you want to read a feature maybe when you're on the bus, you can do it then. But of course, maybe the bus is full of stinky people and you don't want to be reading while you're smelling stinky people. So you can wait until you get home to read it then.
Be sure to check out MacLife.com for all of our WWDC coverage, and we'll see you next week. Also, you'll be able to have one-touch camera taking photos. Photo camera taking.
You know I'm gonna have
Oh my God! What is wrong with me?
One touch
Why can't I talk
camera
today?
taking photos.